Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Blossom the Seed of Life. So, did a little bit of gathering of resources, not a whole lot, because, well, we're dispersing the fog and dust storms at a stupid rate. I did build enough to set up so that we can get the thingy from here hooked up. Last episode, we were learning how to, what do you call it? Uh, we were learning how to do the tutorial on how to do things, but now we can deal with this. So we can get stage 1, we can get stage 2, stage 3, mining laser module, storage 2. We're about to get stage 3. The fuel generator 2 will help out because I learned 1, the charge time of whatever you call it. Oh, we already grabbed everything. I learned that using the fuel charger thing there takes a hell of a long time, and oh, it all just spewed all over the ground. Nice. I guess we'll go back over to here. By the way, if you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hint, and everything else in between. And hopefully we can start learning and figuring out some stuff. Okay. There we go. And sometimes you gotta change the tab target to get stuff to work. Once we get to our new blueprint, we should get a few more things unlocked. Apparently, putting up 2 drills makes things go by faster, and the fog clear thing is absolutely amazing. I can actually see pretty decent and pretty far now. Now, we're going to work on... Oops, no, plug it back in. We're going to work on... extractor fuel. We have battery module, mining laser module. We have storage, wagon, so we'll have to get into the wagon and other things of that nature. Maybe we'll see if there's any more blueprints, but let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to create thermal gel, but oh well. We're gonna have to make some more of these so we can get more power, and we probably should work on upgrading these or making these things. So info tool version 2. Oh, Silent Winds. Fog has new blueprint schematics. Deploy drill 2. Install overlay 2. Everything else in between. So now we can do fuel generator. Yay! Actually, I would like to make the fuel generator 2 without a doubt. And increase pressure to form ice 1%. Deploy gear. Ooh, we're already starting to form ice. There we go. And we'll have to get the overlay in the drill too. But I want to get this. We need silver. We need that. I think that means we're going to want to get our wagon, which means copper wire. Copper wire. Open. We need one of you. I think we're going to have to throw in some new... Yes, this one's about empty. We're going to have to throw in some more new ones pretty soon. Oop, I got lost. Help me! So, on to the next part. So, light tool would be helpful. Silver wire, we need silver, copper, all that. Copper wire, we need 2 coppers. Oh yeah! I forgot. I had a backup one of these. Woo! We'll go throw this on. I think I may want to set up some more batteries. Throw that back on there. Now this only uses 1 at a time. So until this depletes, this one doesn't get used as far as I can tell. Which is nice. That means I can have a backup. So anyways, we need to look at copper wire. Probably should make a light tool. But copper wire. Yeah. Once we get this, we can get the mining laser and we can get the battery and a few other items. Then we should be able to drive around and start mining a few things, which should help out. Personally, I should have tried to gather more resources, but again, we were just speeding through things quickly. Awesome. Woohoo, pizza. I'm gonna have to charge up. Because we're about to go, and we're definitely gonna want to get the tier 2 one of those, which actually I should see what it takes, because we might need the power. Drill tier 2, no. Fuel generator tier 2, we need silver and composite metal. Plus efficiency and extra power. Yep, definitely want that. Plus 4 fuel slots. So wire, here we come. Yep. Oop, perfect. Let's go make our... The hell? Oh, I thought it was a little marker on my screen that was showing me a resource, and I'm like, really? Anyways. Oh yeah. So, back to this. Wagon. This is still takes a little bit to get used to. Wagon is available. Yay! You can see here, slows down a hell of a lot. And this is now working on the second one. That's why we need to get the power quickly. And actually, I think we'll temporarily disconnect one of these. That should reduce power consumption. Yep, definitely reduce power consumption a lot, because with both of them we barely produce enough power. This we're actually charging up pretty quickly. I think I'm probably gonna, oh, and the button, see the bar around the number, that tells you how much power you're generating. So that's what the red bar means when we take off the red bar. Oh, we can have one more slot on our backpack. 1, 2, 3. We could have 3 more slot thingies on our backpack. Alright. Perfect. All done. So now that we got the wagon, let's see what else we need. We're going to probably want a storage module, a scanner, and a mining laser. So we need glass, which admittedly I didn't expect to have half of this stuff. So we need silicon, and I think, was it Regulus? I gotta see if there's a way to pen recipes. Yep. Glass, silicon and chunk, yes. Sweet. Mining laser module. Sweet. Now we need a battery module, which means a power cell. And copper wire. Because there's a couple other things I want. Battery cell. Probably should get the light tool, but... Power cell. We need sulfur. And how do we... How do we drive this? I must be missing something. Oh, we don't have the rover yet. Wait, can we drag this around? Nope. Deconstruct. Disconstruct. Move. Can we move this anywhere? Because if I can move this with that... Oh. That's neat. Alright, well, we might be able to take advantage of that. But first, we need copper wire and a few other bits. Oops. Alright, we're gonna need you and probably you, but first off, to make this, we need a power cell. So we need to go to here. Power cell. We need sulfur. Dang it. And I'm gonna have to go through and find a bunch of the Regulus chunks. Because we're rapidly losing power. Alright, let's look around for some of those chunks. We'll have to grab some more of the silicone, and then we're going to have to go back and charge. I think as long as we keep the battery plugged in, we should be fine to be able to use the one thing even if there's no power. The problem is if we want to make something else. And I got to get back. I was hoping to have some power. I might just disconnect the other drill. Just so that I can reduce the amount of power. Guess we have to do a little bit of managing because I'm not an expert at how to do this just yet, which is fine. Whee! Alright. Temporarily, we'll take this. This should get us... Oh, there we go. Alright. We need to make the power cell. Then we'll go make the battery, which might have to... can we stick it on this, or do we need to make another one of those thingies? Guess we can't make it yet. Sweet. What about this? Any blueprints we got on here? We need battery, we need scanner, genetic collider, structural base frame. If we want those tier whatever, we need to keep producing stuff, so I guess let's try and find some more of the Regulus, and let's see if we can build the tier 2. In other words, let's see if we can make find silver wire. The problem is I don't actually... We can move this. If I take you, and we hit you, and move... Oop. And hit Q, R, hold R. How far can we move this? Because there is silver down over here. Confirm. Oh. Do we have... Can we only move it a small amount at a time? Oh, printer is out of range. Aw. I was gonna be like, ooh. Well, maybe there's some small ones that we can mine of this that will give us silver. Mining laser. We might have to just brute force our way to the stuff. Silver. In other words, we might have to just keep the 2 drills going unless we can find silver on the ground somewhere, which might be a possibility. I'm not seeing any silver. Alright, well, we're gonna have to... I'm not sure how we're supposed to get to the tier 2 drill if we're, if it requires silver. Ooh, this looks like a big chunk of this. Alright, well, grab you. And you. You. We have 1, 2 more. Perfect. Now, if I find silver on the ground, I'm gonna grab it. But if not, well, then we'll just have to deal with this. I'm gonna have to throw in some more, throw the drills on and see. And kind of stupid. I was hoping I could move that around because it's, unless we have the rover, that is pointless as hell to unlock first. Oh, there might be potential silver over there. Potentially. Alright, well. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll make the light. Mining version speeds up mining. This might actually be a good one. But mining tier 2, I don't think this will allow us to actually mine some of the things. Alright, throw you in there. We'll throw this all on here and see if we can find some silver. Alright, probably should charge up. This is kind of useless until we reach the stages that we need. So I'll go throw the power back onto the drills. There we go. Alright, you are gonna go on this drill over here. We'll throw you on that drill, and then we'll go hit the, see if we can find some silver. I'm sure there's some silver that we can actually use. Otherwise, there's no point in having the optional drill 2 option. Like, literally, that would be pointless as hell if there's no way to get silver. Okay, let's see if there's any mineable silver over here. Oh, flashlight. Woohoo! But I'm gonna keep that off because we'll burn through battery like there's no tomorrow. Alright, please. Mining laser module. No. What about you? Mining laser module. No. I feel like there's something out of order here. Like, literally. Alright, well at this point we can't really do anything else other than let the ice form. So once we hit the next stage and we can build the rover, we'll then try and build the rover. Otherwise, until then, we probably should just mine up what we can and try and make a few things. And we'll just keep grabbing some of these. Personally, I hope these chunks respawn, because if we have to travel farther and farther out, that's going to be a pain. Okay, what can we build? That requires silver, which we can't do yet, which is stupid, the order of things. We can't drive this anywhere without the thing, which is stupid because we don't have the rover. They need to reorganize some of these. Mining laser, we have that. We have that. We can't build the battery. Storage, terraforming. That requires silver, which we can't do. This... At this point, we're just stuck to... we're just stuck. In other words, we can't progress until we unlock... Oops. Until we unlock this. Unless there's something else we can build. Can we build another drill? And can we get 100% resources back? That is my curiosity. Pressure core. Composite metal. Well, I guess we could try and upgrade our tools here. Or upgrade this. Oh, we can pin recipe like this. Hold on a second here. Can I? How do I get the thingies off me? Compass, crafting, construction, light, mining, terraforming, fuel generator, mining laser module. Oh. Oh, we can drag it? Can we actually drag it? If so, then that explains. They should have a thing on here saying that you can drag this. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Well, here we are. It burns a hell of a lot of energy, though. Woo! Alright. Let's go back. Actually, we should, disconnect. There we go. We'll leave that over here. Alright, I did not know we could actually drag that around. Never mind. I guess it's not pointless. It actually has some use. So, to make silver wire, we need 2 silver. But we need the... charge yourself. And we're gonna go get some more silver. This should allow us to build the tier 2 drill and probably make the tier 2 thingy, the overlay. But I don't know how many of these we need. We may actually end up running out of power trying to mine this one. Holy crud. There's one. Oh, new blueprint. Yay! Personally, it would have been nice if they gave info that we could drag this around. And are we gonna make it or no? Yes, we are. Sweet. We have 4. That should allow us to build hopefully what we need to make the tier 2 drill. And then, or actually the tier 2 generator. And then the other thing needed for this. So tier 2, we need silver and 2 pressures. Fuel generator, we need silver and 2 and a couple other things. Silicon and sulfur, we need silver wire, so we'll make 2 of those. Now that we have 2, let's go to this. We'll pin you. And then there was something else that I was... Oh, and this. How many pins can we have? So... Ooh. Oh, we can only have 1 by the looks. Okay. So let's get the tier 2 thing first. So we need 2 composite metals, which means we're going to need a few of these. We're going to need to throw in another one of those. Alright, composite. I think we need iron, which I don't think we have iron. Store copper. Store copper. Okay, we need iron. Then hopefully we can get the fuel generator, then we can get the drill and complete the optional quests. But at the rate things are going, we may end up completing the quest before we can complete the optional quests. Right. We need you. And you. Then we need fuel generator 2, which... we're going to set... Whoo, fuel generator 2 is big. Alright. Take you out of here. Throw you in there. Now we should be able to deconstruct. I think we get 100% of our resources back. Yeah, there we go. More efficient, more power. Perfect. Now let's go grab the thing so we can make a rover. And then we'll also make the tier 2 drill. Oops. Perfect. Okay, so to make the rover, we need silver wire and a power cell, which amusingly enough, I have both of those. Wagon tier 2. Wow. Storage, no. Power extender, fuel generator, no. Refinery. We need to get aluminum. For now, let's just get the Rover, which I think I have a power cells right here. Oh, and one of these. Let's go throw that onto this. Perfect. Now let's look at making a tier 2 drill and then the overlay. So, should I do that? Or should I make 2 pressure cores? Sulfur and silica. We have 2 silicas, but we don't have the sulfur. I think we'll make the tier 2 so we can deconstruct those and then make the tier 2 thing. That should get us what we need. This will give us 1. We're going to need power. And hopefully we have enough power. It's amazing how fast your battery burns through when you get low. Perfect. 1 more sulfur and we should have enough to make the tier 2 drill. Then from there we can try and make the overlay 2 thing. Then we can work towards the rover and hopefully everything works, and then we can try and make the battery. I think we need another sulfur to make the power core. So how much space? 1, 2? Yeah, let's grab 2 more sulfur. We can grab more copper and iron as we need it. Perfect. I think we'll probably have to grab another copper somewhere. And then we'll go over here. We'll mark out that. 2 silicons. Nope. Store. You and you. I'm glad they actually tell us the items to make the items needed for the pin, which is nice. Perfect. Tier 2. Here we go. Right, this is still disorienting doing this. Nope. Okay, now we should be able to take you. Throwing you into there. Then we should be able to deconstruct. And we should be able to take this off. And we should be able to deconstruct this one. Alright, disconnect. Now we should be able to make this, which means silver wire, which means we gotta go get silver and power. Which we'll have to drag you over this way so we can mine some more silver. Yeah, baby. I think we have 2 slots. Perfect. This will get us enough silver. There's one. And we definitely need a better upgrade of this. 2. Now we should have the silver wire. And then the rover. And then maybe the battery. Okay, silver, rover. Oh, and power. Wait, what do we... Did this burn up all of its power? Oh. Okay. There we go. I guess we have to disconnect that in order to make it to generate enough power to deal with this. So we'll get you. Can we get the battery? No, we need a power cell. Which actually we can mark that with R right there. Which means we need a copper. Which I'm glad I saved up. Oops. Copper. And power cell. There we go. Okay, we need to charge up. And we need to throw in or connect this to that, and we need to throw charger or battery into that. So you, oh, no, not perfect. Now we should be able to take you, connect you into here. Perfect. Yeah, baby, we got it. So now, I guess we'll throw this back on the tier 2. That should be good enough, and then we can go drive the rover around. And we'll have to get some more power, but for now, we'll call it here. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just got the rover. Got tier 2 of some of the items. Figured out how to use the trailer thing. If you guys want to see more of the series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added onto the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain period of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. Gonna get ready for the next episode, which means hopefully by then we can get the terraformation and stuff. I'm gonna get the overlay thing built here, so I'm gonna go find a silica ore and see and let the credits run out. So I'm gonna drive this for a little bit and see what this is like. Whee! There we are, over this way. Alrighty, bye bye.